Good 13th week to you all. My goodness, this time started out real slow and now it's flying by quick. I hope your Thanksgiving holiday was a good one and you were able to enjoy time with friends and family and enjoy the 2 days off of schooling that you had as well. We are in the last week and a half of school. School ends December 15th. So keep plugging away, keep working hard. This next week, again, just as a reminder, please go to the recent announcements by going to the announcements tab so that you can keep up on things, ask questions if you have any questions there. You can also send me an email with through the Canvas email box as well. But let's go down and view week 13. So the last couple weeks, weeks 11 and 12, let's go up there real fast. You did the overview of the personal essay. Oops, my computer's doing stuff. You also did your brainstorming list, writing in chunks, just to get you started on the brainstorming aspects of your personal essay. What stories do you have to where some good lessons were learned? We're not looking for morals of stories. We're looking for something that you can chomp on or your audience can chomp on and chew on and go, that was a really good lesson. I'm going to have to look out for that as well in my own life experiences. So then you read Shooting an Elephant, which gave you a good idea about a personal essay and how to write it. It's very vivid with concrete details and abstract ideas. And it also gave a couple different lessons here. And you were asked in the post reading on what lessons were learned or what was the author trying to teach. And so that's essentially what you want to do for your essays. Then this past week, in week 12, you looked at further readings and how to write with style. You looked at a piece of chalk, which helped you understand concrete and abstract details along with heart and mind. Then you look at a sample essay response to give you an idea of what to do in your own essay. So in week 13, you are going to now do the outline for your personal essay. Please make sure you're following the outline format as has been taught in the past weeks with the research essay. Making sure that you have the Roman numerals. Go back to the earlier weeks if you forget how to do an outline. I will be grading heavily on the format of the outline because it's very important to follow the format of the outline. So here, you want to lay out, what are you writing? Remember the outline is getting your ideas down in the order you want to put your story. It can change when you go writing a rough draft, but again, it's getting your ideas down. What do you want in each of the paragraphs, in the introductory paragraph, in the body paragraphs, and the concluding paragraph? Just as a reminder, this is a 750 plus word essay, okay? Then you're going to do your rough draft, which will then start up the peer review. So please get your essays in on time. It's very important. This is due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time. So you do want to make sure that you get this in on time so that the peer review automatic generator will assign you 2 papers to review. And you will then follow the peer review, here we go, worksheet right here. You'll download this worksheet. And again, please make sure you have your peer's name as you save the file so that it's easy for me to see which one. Also, you want to be robust in your review. So this is an example peer review right here. In the past peer reviews, some of you are doing excellent in giving robust feedback, and some of you are just giving very generic feedback. This is not only for you to read someone else's paper and to understand what to look for in your own paper, but this is also to help that author enhance and improve upon their story or upon their essay. And we all, as an audience, have read many different great stories. And so give them feedback as if you were doing a book review or something of how well this is. Following the questioning here, and take your time to really fill out this aspect and making sure that you're highlighting as well here. So this is an example of a peer review to submit, and then please make sure that you're submitting your peer review twice, just like we've done on the last couple peer reviews. You're first submitting it to your classmate, making sure you make a comment in the comment box so that your classmate knows that the peer review is ready for them to look at so that they can work on their rough draft or make revisions and edits to the rough draft for their final draft. You're also submitting it here as your assignment so that I can review it as well. And again, please save it with your peer's name so I know whose paper is whose. Lastly, many of you are still missing this on your peer reviews. In the text box, when you turn it in, please write a robust reflection on what you can do better in your paper based upon reviewing someone else's paper and going through those questions. Where can you focus on your own paper to improve it? Okay, and that is part of the reflection. So many of you automatically lose 5 points if you're not writing that little reflection, and it should be more than a sentence or two. It really does need to be robust. Okay, that deep reflection if you want 5 points. From there, you have the quiz. Your end of course evaluation. Please make sure you fill this out on December 3rd at 11 p.m. That's when it opens. It will close on December 11th, Saturday, December 11th. So please make sure you get this done before the 11th on how was the course. Did it flow nicely? Were there any hiccups in accessing things? This will help those who develop the course to make some changes. I do not develop the course, so I submit my own evaluation to the course as well. All instructors do. Then on week 14, just to look ahead, you have your essay final draft that you are turning in on that Monday. This will be one of your last assignments, and then woohoo, you're all done. Just a reminder, it is 50 points. There are a couple other things in week 14 just to look ahead. Everybody is ignorant discussion. This is your last class discussion where you will respond in a robust manner to your classmates in your group. And then you'll have a reflection essay right here, 250 to 500 words. So that will round out the rest of the semester. And I will have grades submitted by December 22nd. I believe that's the deadline for me to have grades submitted. And yeah, it's been great working with everybody, and I've seen so much progress in your writing and in your reading, critical reading skills. I appreciate you being disciples of Christ. Everybody was so respectful in giving the feedback on the peer reviews, and that was fantastic to see that. And as in every class in college, we've lost some students because they dropped out or whatnot, but that happened. So congratulations on finishing English 150. Continue to work strong and submit your assignments. Do as best as you can. I do want to say this quiz, Shifts in Time, is very important, especially for your writing, because students often will shift their tenses from present tense to past tense to future tense. And please make sure that unless it's a very specific tense change, and watching this video, you'll see what they're talking about and looking at the handout to where you can be writing in present tense, but then there's a memory that you go back to past tense. That's okay to do. But if you're shifting from present to past tense on a regular basis, you really want to stay in one tense. And since This is a memory. This is something that happened in your life. Obviously, it's going to be past tense. So make sure you double check that. Also, make sure that you're applying the past grammar quizzes and writing quizzes from the past few weeks as well to display your learning. So if you have any questions, please feel free again to go to the announcements, ask them the announcements, and I look forward to reading your essays. It's been very fun getting to know you a little bit more from the pre-work, from all the brainstorming work. So I look forward to reading the essay further. Have a great week.